Does the postponement of the Grammys mean that the pandemic is getting worse, or is it just about understanding the ebb and flow of this virus? I'm Dometi Pongo, and this is MTV News Need to Know. The 2022 Grammy Award ceremony, which was slated for January 31st, has been postponed indefinitely due to coronavirus concerns. This is the second year in a row organizers have moved the date during the pandemic. On Thursday, Variety reported that Billie Eilish and Ye were rumored to headline Coachella in 2022. But Coachella has been rescheduled 4 times since 2020, and with Omicron cases continuing to rise in the new year, fans are concerned that the event may not happen in April either. Not long ago, a lot of us had settled into a new normal with hybrid work models and events open to the vaccinated or those who could produce a negative COVID-19 test. That's why this regression toward rescheduling events and a rise in cases has made a lot of folks feel like we're right back in spring of 2020. But make no mistake, things are much different right now than they were at the beginning of the pandemic, thanks in large part to the vaccines. Let's take New York, which was hit hardest at the beginning of the pandemic and was affected by Omicron before any other state. According to the New York Times, in the week ending December 20th, the rate of unvaccinated people hospitalized for COVID statewide was 30 per 100,000, compared to a rate of 2 per 100,000 for the fully vaccinated. While the vaccines have proven to effectively prevent serious illness, the number of positive COVID tests in recent days still raises concerns. And it's the reason school districts are wondering whether or not it's safe for children to return to classrooms. This week, the Chicago Teachers Union and city officials, including Mayor Lori Lightfoot, are at odds because teachers are refusing to teach in person. The city staff believes that this would disrupt the lives of children and their families by forcing parents to stay home from work, which would negatively impact the economy. The teachers fear that entering the workforce potentially puts the health of them and their students at risk. And according to Chicago's Department of Public Health, they do have cause for concern. CDPH Director Dr. Allison Arwady said,
CDPH has no rapid tests available. I was just on a national call. That is broadly the situation.
So basically, Chicago public school teachers are expected to go back to work after the holidays with cases spiking and no tests or other vital protections in place. On Tuesday, the Chicago Teachers Union voted to go virtual. And to keep that from happening, officials on Wednesday retaliated by locking teachers out of their school emails and other online teaching accounts, prompting Lightfoot's new nickname, Lockout Lori. It's a mess. Meanwhile, essential workers in the healthcare system are struggling too. A Philadelphia ER nurse who wishes to remain anonymous told MTV News about the state of her workforce. You have a nationwide healthcare system that never got a chance to recover from the first wave of COVID, compiled with paralyzing staffing shortages and healthcare worker burnout. The unvaccinated are now swarming ERs and overwhelming already strained resources and requiring life-saving interventions. But even with new challenges, this is not 2020 all over again. Things are just a bit more predictable now. Infectious disease expert Dr. Ofer Levy told CNN his prediction for COVID's trajectory in 2022. I think it's likely that we'll see this wave come and go, and that the spring and summer will look a lot better than right now looks to us. It'll be a better winter, just like this winter, with all of its challenges, is still better than the winter before. At the end of the day, the science makes it all simple. Stay on top of our shots and health and safety updates, and keep encouraging friends and family to get the vaccine. Science also tells us that COVID will likely one day look and feel more like the flu. So even though you might be feeling strong 2020 vibes right now, remember, we are moving forward. I'm Dometi Pongo, and that's what you need to know.